I have no idea if this is working right now. I will come back in 2 minutes to check. You know what's hilarious about this is that I literally didn't grab anything I was supposed to be painting right now, too. I'm an idiot. Holy. Tacos have been acquired. Here, let me move my browsers out the way. You may stare at them. Hello. I just realized that the chat is actually working. I should probably actually move this to my normal monitor. Hear my chair with my fat ass creaking in it. Oh my god. Well, I assume you guys can hear me, so this seems to be working somehow. Which crazy that they even allowed me to have access to live streaming, given how I don't know. I'm a mess. You just go ahead and put the actual things that matter. Get this out the way. This is what everyone's here to see. Dude, my camera, I say camera, it's my phone, is on such a shitty little stand. Like, if I just. Everything shakes. It's so bad. Oh, oh. My long ass hair. Cool, okay. That's not embarrassing. Go. This is depending on I hear and enjoy. Oh god. Well, at least somebody does because I don't know why I decided this was going to be a good idea. Should probably figure out how to actually get this autofocus working. Nope, that's incorrect. I would just do autofocus. Would that be better? Wow, it's actually working. What the hell? It was not working when I was testing this. Okay, I think my wet palette is actually working now. You know, wet palette. Get the disgusting cup for all my paint water. wet palette, disgusting paint water, tacos, and my drink. And I guess I'm just gonna start painting. Well, I'm surprised that the stream is actually working. Yeah, it seems to be working. I don't know if my desktop audio is coming through or not. Speaking of which, I see someone's messaging on my Discord. Stop messaging me. I'm just gonna not reply back so you guys don't have to hear it because... Oh wait, OBS is over here. Desktop audio, where is it? Because I want to actually turn that on. Turn it all, not all the way down. Just like there should be fine. Oh wait, that's not how desktop audio works. Oh god, what is it? Because I want to play music, so at least I'm not just sitting here in complete silence, because I moved my entire PC setup over like to this wall that I'm pointing at, which is hilarious because I would just be staring at a wall right now, but I just jacked a second monitor from my brother. So I'm actually able to read the chat and respond to whoever the poor suckers are that come into this live stream for some god-awful... Is your profile picture Yang? I just realized. Delta 38. God. I've not seen Ruby in forever. I don't know. I irradiated Salmonid. I have no idea what I'm looking at. If that's Cthulhu or what. How do I do desktop audio again? I'm trying to remember. How is it? Move OBS over here. Yes, indeed. Microphone, game audio. Would not be this. Or to unmute that if I just start playing this. No. It's not that. It's not this. Oh, where the hell is it? I'm so confused. It's not capture display. I just want... Oh, wait. Turn that on. That's not it either. What the hell? Okay. Some might say I'm a man of culture. Well, fuck it. I already said I wanted to... Actually didn't say I wanted to do heinous things in the last video when I posted Ubel really quick. But that being said, Yang can bench me any day. It's a random album cover that I thought that looked cool. That is the way to live, honestly. I need to move the window back. I'm craning my neck like 130 degrees to read the chat again because I'm an idiot. Hey man, you came into this channel, so I assume you're some form of a degenerate. I'm just trying to figure out how to add music to this stream because I am dumb and did not do that prior. True. Oh god. It's not a media source. What is it? Because what are these classified as? This is just audio mixers. And then for some reason, it's not capturing my desktop audio from here. I don't think this particularly matters, but I'm just annoyed and I want this to work now. Going back on Ruby just because now I'm thinking about it. I don't know what was going on with Neo, but the fact that she was mute and they did like that stupid, how do you explain it? Like Wile E. Coyote, I can't talk, so I'm gonna hold up a sign to speak. That shit just like was for some reason cute to me. Why the fuck am I talking about Ruby? This is a Warhammer channel and I'm doing this. Oh my god. What am I... You know, it's so funny. I thought I had this all figured out. Literally, I had this all figured out. And I was thinking to myself, oh, you know, this will be a good test stream. And then I immediately forget how to start capturing audio from... Here, if I do browser... Oh god, no, that is not what I wanted. How do I get out of here? Get out, no. Ruby is love, Ruby is life. I don't know. When did I stop watching? It was... I think they did the dumb High School Musical bit. And then it was that It was the dark girl with green hair, Emerald, I think, or her name was Mint. I don't remember because everybody's name is a joke, except for Yang, I think, actually. But regardless, everybody's name is a joke. It was after that, and I think Cinder like set Beacon on fire or something. I have a friend who's like super deep into Ruby, and she keeps talking to me about it every now and again. And most of the time when she talks to me about it, it's always followed with, "God, I can't believe they fucked it up." I don't know. I mostly just watched, specifically for Rooster Teeth, I mostly just watched Red versus Blue until, what was it, like the Halo 4 days? I fell off around Volume 5. Which one's Volume 5? I assume I fell off around Volume 2 or 3. When Beacon got set on fire or whatever. It was, they were doing the whole, what are they called? Like it's like the Maid of Autumn or something? I don't remember. All I know is that Pyrrha was the whole thing in it, and I already got everything spoiled to me. And Ruby is not cool with with Yang and Blake being together. I saw all the memes of that shit. Not browser, it's audio output capture. Oh, here we go. This is how it's going. Oh, that immediately stopped working. Cool. Can we get rid of the text now because I'm done getting fucking tacos? Oh, I'm a fool. How did I do this? Oh, shoot, we talking about Ruby? Oh, hello. Hello, Microsoft Clippy. What the fuck? Yeah, no. I watched Ruby. When did it come out? I'm not dating myself exactly because I already said I'm 27. So I watched it when it started coming out a long time ago. And then I think I felt Volume 3 was the arena arc. Okay, yeah, that is okay, yeah. Volume 3 at the end of it, that's when I stopped watching. I think Volume 4 wasn't out at the time. Which was a long fucking time ago now that I think about it. Jesus Christ. I was watching that shit in like middle school. Oh my god. And now I'm like, I say I'm in college. I was about to say I'm in college. I dropped out of college. Hell yeah. Yeah, no. I stayed for the tacos acquired. Oh, you weren't here when I got the tacos, were you? So not anything special, but I was going to go ahead and bump my Terminators and my, oh god, and the fucking camera really quick, but tacos. Just really generic beef tacos, but they were made by a Mexican grandmother, so you know they're good. Desperately trying to remember how to turn the audio back on my browser so you guys can hear the music I'm listening to. It was this, and then, oh, can I go into properties of this? Same, I was watching it through middle school and high school. Yeah, I feel like that's how most people ended up getting into Rubies, because we were all in like that. So I was in the weird stage where I had no idea what the fuck anime was. I'm not even joking. Like, yeah, same here, 24. Okay. It's so weird how there's so many people who are actually like in my age bracket who watch my videos. I was expecting to get like a bunch of boomers. But, well, yeah, I had no idea like what anime was when I was younger. I didn't like, I think I've said this before in my first video. I grew up in the middle of nowhere, so to me, shows was SpongeBob and Ed, Edd n Eddy, and that's all I ever watched for all hours of the day. Occasionally, a little bit of Drake and Josh here and there, but it wasn't until high school with my first girlfriend where she actually told me what anime was. Like, I've watched Pokemon when I was a kid. I had no idea Pokemon was an anime. I had no idea Pokemon was like Japanese made. That just never made sense to me. That there were people outside of the US who did animation. Like, I don't know if like younger me was bigoted or if younger me like was just that stupid. I didn't know a lot of shit when I was younger. It's so funny thinking about that now. Properties. Oh, here we go. What if I there we go. There we go. Now it should be playing the Mechanicus music, which I'll just go ahead and rewind now. Did I loop it? I did loop it. Okay, cool. The annoying thing about that is that now, unless I figure a way to do it normally, Cartoon Network and Nickelodeon Childhood, yeah, and then, well, I have no idea if the music is too loud. I'm going to turn it down more. No way, he's for real? I am for real. By the way, proof, I am Mexican. Slight brown in my skin color. I am not I'm not an AI. Can't blame younger people. Can't blame us younger people for greetings from Germany. I've noticed a lot of people watch me all over the world. I don't think I have that big of a U.S. audience, but I haven't been able to like look and see where everybody views me from because I try to post my videos at like 12 o'clock PS, like noon. Okay, I'll just say noon my time. And then the videos, they'll get views. Like, sure, there's people in the US. And then I'll go to bed and I'll wake up and it's just like 500, 700, or 1,000 views later. So I don't know if I'm just attracting random people from Europe or what the fuck is going on. Also, why are there 2 people in the chat who have Clippies? What is going on? I feel like this is a concentrated effort. I'm so confused. It's so weird. I think that I've seen like 3 or 4 people comment on my videos, and all of them have fucking Clippies as their profile pictures. I don't know if this is a meme that I'm not aware of. Like, I get Clippy. I know what Clippy is. I like, hi from Canada. Okay, but like, what part of Canada? Like, I know a little bit about Canada. Clippy's life. It is a sad life. He's been discontinued. They took him out back and shot him like a dog. It's a whole movement thing. Is it? Or are you messing with me? I don't. You could lie to me right now and I'll believe you. I'm a very gullible human being. I don't know how much longer I'm going to be live for because I'm supposed to be up at like 6:30 in the morning. I'll be up for another hour, honestly. Actually, I'll probably hang out for that much longer. It's a whole movement. I don't know if I believe you. British Columbia? Okay. Alright, I know where that is. For some reason, like half the people I watch on YouTube are like, how long for you? I'd paint a terminal long. How long? Oh, how long are you on for? I'm on for an hour. Lewis Ross. Oh, right! It was a Lewis thing, wasn't it? I remember seeing that video. Okay, that makes sense now. Okay, that explains why I'm seeing so many Clippies. I forgot it's a whole Lewis thing. Lewis and Clippy. I remember seeing that now. I have a shit memory, by the way. It is horrendous. Oh my god. How many fucking people are here? I don't want to like stare at it and for some reason get... Okay, there's a good amount of people. I'm gonna stare at it and get like stage fright for no fucking reason. I forgot that was a Louis Rossman video. Yeah, no, I'm up for another hour, but no, these are Terminators that I've been working on. If you couldn't tell, I like the... What are they called? Tartaros Terminators? This was painted with, I believe, the old known oil, so you see just like a lot of streaking on the armor and shit. Wait. How get wet board to work? You mean my wet palette? I'll show it to you. Hold on. Let me move my disgusting paint water out the way. Get ready for this incredibly expensive piece of modern technology. It is a Tupperware container with paper roll at the bottom and parchment paper on top. And I reuse this thing like 20 times. That's how I get it to work. I just fill it up with water and force it to work through just sheer force of will. No, I'm going to be on for an hour though until midnight my time because I actually have to get up at like 6:30 in the morning because what is it? I have to go replace the rotors and the brakes on my truck because I've literally been driving it for like the last 3 months without brake pads. I say without. There were brake pads. It's just that the metal that is used as the base of the brake pads are now being used as the brake pads. So the rotors are all fucked up, and I have to... I feel like I should turn up the music again. I don't know if it's working or not. I've been told to use this forever now. So I've noticed a lot of people have problems with wet palettes, and I think it entirely depends on where you live, like the temperature. I'm not even joking. So... I live in the valley where it's incredibly hot over here, but I'm also in AC 24/7. Who needs breaks? I do. I work for the state. I kind of need to stay alive a little bit. Oh my god. You know what the worst part about that is that like honestly the brakes, I say I could deal with like the brakes not working. You don't drive without brakes or brake pads. But the funny thing about my truck is that the AC doesn't work, and it's never worked for the entire history of it, because it's so funny. So mine doesn't even make the shrieking noise. It's like grinding and crunchy. So like something is broken, and it's been broken for a long time. Thankfully, after I stopped work for a bit, that's when it started breaking, and now that work is picking back up again, I need to like go get my shit fixed. So I'm gonna be out in the hot ass California sun. What's the weather looking like tomorrow? It is going to be. It's gonna be 101 degrees. Just throw it in park every time I want to brake. Just throw it in park and fuck up my gearbox. I feel like if I do that when I'm going down well, I mean, you should never be braking on the interstate. Don't do that. But I don't know why the fuck I'm trying to give people advice like I know what I'm talking about. Hey man, just dropping in to tell you I love your content. Keep it. It's another fucking Clippy. There's so many fucking Clippies. Oh my god. I'm glad to see that Lewis can still just go out and just make people do shit, because we will actually listen to him. I got a French car that won't even brake properly with brake pads. I've watched enough Top Gear and Grand Tour to know that French cars are like the American cars of Europe, which is really saying something, because American cars are shit. I say American cars are shit. It's mostly just Ford. Chevy has like some good things going on with it, as far as I know. But I drive a Toyota, and I'm never going to drive an American car for as long as I live, unless for some. Okay, you know what? Fuck it. We're on this tangent right now while we're at it. If for some reason, never in a million years, if for some reason this channel ends up making me like fuck you money for no reason at all, I want to get a Hellcat, but I want to remove all of the internals we are seeing. I want to get a Hellcat, but I want to remove all of the internals and make it into an electric car, purely electric. Just to fuck with people. Like, super bad. Because there's nothing more horrifying or more just, like, gut-churning to, like, a red-blooded Texan than seeing a Hellcat go from 0 to 60 and make zero sound. I would love to do that. It would be so fucked up. Oh my god. Oh, I forgot. I brought this guy out, and you know what? Fuck it. I think there's enough people to show. Yeah, for fucking 13 of you. Why are there 13 people here? You guys are insane. But, here. It's me. It's the Audium. It's a tiny version of me. I want you to have it. No, I don't want you to have it. This took forever to actually build and paint. I feel like no one's gonna realize what this is. Man in the broken Hellcat. So many motherfuckers will hate you. It'd be so funny though, wouldn't it? I think it'd be hilarious. I don't know how long the delay is on the stream. I don't think it's that much, but I would do that in a heart. I live to just fuck with people in so many damn ways. But yeah, no, it's a bad sleep schedule from Atlanta, dude. So like every single day I have to be up at like 7:30. Okay. Every single day I should be awake at 6, and then I have to be in work at 7:30. I will be staying up till like 3 a.m. every day, just like working on shit. Not painting minis, mind you, just doing other bullshit that I don't need to do. Oh yeah, he does look badass, doesn't he? If you care about ever making one like this, is it fucking like focus? There we go. If you ever care about making this, by the way, he has a missile launcher backpack with a little servo arm. And yes, I did paint hazard stripe capes because that's the only way to do hazard stripes is by putting it on capes. I've tried to do it on shoulder pads. It looks okay, but having it on capes looks so much more sick. But Pete the Wargamer did this conversion, and I followed his guide doing it. I mostly followed the guide. I replaced the arm with an aggressor arm, and I didn't cut off this little chain. And this little knee pad right here is actually from a Warpsmith that I decided to butcher and just use that part for it. But Pete the Wargamer, he converted, this is Helbrecht, for anybody who wasn't able to tell from the conversion. He converted Helbrecht into a Warpsmith, and honestly, I like it. And this nameplate, this is 3D printed, so if you don't have a 3D printer, I'm sorry. But there's some people who sell nameplates online. There's the The one I bought is like $50, but it comes with nameplates for like all kinds of different base sizes, and you're able to customize it all on your own and shit. If this stream breaks 20 people, you should start a Discord. People, okay, I'm not against starting a Discord, believe me, I really want to. However, I don't have the time to monitor it because I'm not like how do I describe this without sounding like a piece of shit? I'm not a politically correct person, or I'm not a person who's going to get on somebody's ass for like making a joke. However, there are assholes out in this world, and as much as I would like to be on that Discord and like talking with everybody and like being able to monitor it as well, I would need somebody I actually know personally to monitor it for me when they have because like we have a hobby Discord for my area. I was asked to monitor it. I haven't checked shit, dude. There's people, I can say this because this was before everybody migrated to a different Discord. There's people just like straight up being like, we love slurs. We want to say slurs. It's just like people are animals, and I don't know if you can like blacklist words on Discord, but one day I do want to make a Discord so that way everybody can just hang out and we can just talk about bullshit. But until that, I really just want to like do streams so that way I could just like hang out with you guys. And for some reason, how many people are here? Brother, we're at 16. I get it too. To do it well, it would take another time. Yeah, it would be. It's fucking like, so like I just picked up video. I need to like get my disgusting hands out of the way. You know what? While I'm doing this shit, let me go ahead and actually grab other models that I want to show off because I don't think I'm gonna paint anything tonight. Ooh, I found them. Yes. Don't want to show them off yet. I don't want to spoil the surprise. There is 2 more I'm missing, and I don't know where I put them. You know what? Here. While I look for the models, have a spicy dog. Here we go. Okay, I found a few that I want to show off. Let me get the dog out of the way now. I have a weird urge to paint a paperclip with hazard stripes. What? I mean, do it. And you have to put googly eyes on him. Oh my god, wait. Do paperclips have iron in them? Dog. If paperclips have iron with them, that means Clippy is iron within and iron without. That's actually fucking crazy. Super soldier paperclip. But while I'm here, I might as well show off some of the other minis I have. Oh, where did I put my Disco Lord? I'll get him in a second. He's somewhere. Oh, I know where he is. He's in my case. But just like a few conversions that I've done. So like, if anybody saw the YouTube short from earlier, it was probably hard to listen through the shitty filter I put over my voice for the Space Marine voice, but ooh, there is so much dust on this boy. How did dust get in that case? Oh, that's kind of aggravating. Alright, he's better now. Good, he's perfect. Here we go. So, for anybody who watched the YouTube short today, celebrating 1,000 subscribers, I say this as I'm about to hit, like, we might hit 2,000 before, I say before, we're definitely going to hit 2,000 before December. Just from how this channel is growing, which, thank you, again, I'm going to say that every single time. I don't care if it's 1,000 subscribers, I don't care if it's 2,000 subscribers. Jesus Christ, like, genuinely, thank you guys for hanging out with me here. Clippy is a choice. You know, I was worried if I was going to have to be the one doing all the talking for these streams, but you guys are just fucking comedians. But in that YouTube short, the Marine who was welcoming you guys into the warband while Caramel Danson was playing was saying that it was the choice of Lord Bacillon. This is Bacillon. This is my Warpsmith who really hates Imperial Fists. So much so that I literally looked up how to paint a Storm Shield Imperial Fist style just to be able to like make this conversion. I will only ever paint Imperial Fists just so they can be on the bases of my characters, but it is a 30k, what are they called? Praetors? It's from the Age of Darkness box. Combined with parts of a Warpsmith. For the Keenite out there who actually have built a Warpsmith before, you will notice this hammer is short. That's because it kept fucking snapping. So I just cut the blade down by like 10 millimeters, so that way it would stop fucking breaking off of his goddamn hand. But yeah, it's not the best conversion I've done, and I mean, as you can tell, Jesus Christ, like that's old known oil. Bro's got a whole ass collection. Yeah, he does, dude. I fucking hate it. We love a professional hater, but like, okay, I think I've explained this before, but like, I'm a DM. I run homebrew settings. I've never ran a setting in its like correct canon thing. Even when I'm doing Wrath and Glory, I'm still taking a lot of liberties with the planets, the levels of technology. Like right now, the players are on an agri world that is being sieged by a Trader Guard, and the Trader Guard have like Titans from like Titanfall, and I'm just saying like, it's Dark Age of technology shit, you know. Just because I want to be able to just like add cool shit into the world and let the players do some heinous bullshit. Oh heck, same with the setting. Yeah, I love just like making random bullshit. But Bacillon is supposed to be a Warpsmith. If you couldn't tell by the glowing pink eyes, he is Slaneshi aligned. And I was gonna mount a speaker onto his backpack, but his hammer's in the way. That being said, valid cop out. That being said, the Lord Cacophonist with like his giant like subwoofer explode your eardrums pack, I think I'm going to shorten the hammer even more. I might shorten it to be like Thor's hammer, but I would have to do something about these chains. And just like put the Lord Cacophonist backpack on here instead of this 30k one, which I never liked the 30k one. These skulls on the end felt too weird to me. That being said, I actually don't know what this backpack is from. I think this might be the Warpsmiths. I can't remember, but that's Bacillon. He blasts anime music through the Broken Tower every time there's an assault because he is that man. And when he can't blast music, he's going to find a way to try. I like to imagine instead of trapping demons in demon engines, he traps demons in like giant multi-$1,000 audio setups, so that way he could just drop beats while dropping Exterminatus or some shit. So that's Bacillon. God, you are one of my favorite models, and I forget what your name is. I gotta pull them up now. Yes, I named all of my characters, by the way. I'm that much of a loser. Band of the Reforged, Inner Circle. Nemeo, that was his name. Nemeo is supposed to be a play on words, or not play on words, but just like an alternation of emo. I'm doing Dark Angels in Raptor colors. Does that count as a conversion? I'm a Dark Angels boy. Am I an op? How the fuck are you both Dark Angels? That being said, I have been asked to cover Dark Angels a lot. Because I keep getting asked to cover Dark Angels, they're going to be in the next Space Marine chapter I talk about, because I know a bit about them. If you're a Dark Angel, I don't hate you. I just hate Deathwing. Because I remember back in 8th and 9th edition when they had permanent transhuman, and that was bullshit. Bro's mixtape is the Geneva Convention violation. Oh my god. Great minds think alike, I guess. Yeah, apparently. But yeah, no. This one is Nemeo, which is just, it's supposed to be just a conversion on the name Nemo, which, if you know anything about, like, Greek mythology and Latin, it means nobody. But this is Nemeo, the Dark Apostle. And this one I am very proud of. I have a habit of taking Loyalist kits. God, his book actually shades his face when I do that, but it also like looks sick as fuck that he's not even looking at you, that he's just reading his book the entire time. But so Diodium, my Chaos Lord version, is based off of Helbrecht. This one is based off Grimaldus, because we have a Black Templar player at my store, and unlike the Imperial Fist player, he actually plays the game, and to piss him off, I convert Loyalist Black Templar kits into being Chaos because I think it's cool. Dynamic pose on that one. I like, first off, the fact that he has like 2 books, scripture all over him that's like, I need to redo the glows on these. This is before I like actually had glows. But however, the purple flame, this shit I love. And for anybody who's curious about like what's going on with this blade and like how shiny it is, you're gonna notice it a lot. He's locked in on some literature. I was about to say a really bad book he was reading. You can probably guess. It's the one Black Templars really like, if you get that joke. But if you like this color shifting, like glowy purple effect, it's Galaxia by Turbodork, which I don't... Oh, is that it? Nope, that's Crystal Cavern. I put my Galaxia away. But yeah, he's my Dark Apostle. He doesn't ever really get to see play anymore. I sometimes just run him as a Master of Executions just because, like, fucking look at him. I think that also counts as Master of Executions. That being said, doubling up on books was probably the funniest thing I found in a while. I never get to run the Dark Apostle that often. He doesn't do much. He did a lot in 8th edition, if I remember correctly. I think he gave like +1 to wound as like an aura around him. But yeah, that's Nemeo. Nemeo's fucking sick. How is there dust on you too? My cases aren't keeping the dust out, and that's actually kind of aggravating. This one, oh fuck, God, what is your name? I remember, Caloron. Okay, this is Caloron. He is my Master of Possession, and I want you to guess what kit I based him off of. Oh my god, there's still dust. I need to check my cases again, because I don't think they're dust-proof anymore. But, went ahead and grabbed... Yes, I know the hazard stripes are bad. This was before I had the Tamiya... What's it called? The Tamiya tape. Which helps so much. But, yeah. Master of Possession. Went ahead and took Mephiston. Got a crown of skulls going on. I tried to do like a Mysterio. What's it called? A Mysterio thing from like Spider-Man where he has like the, you know, like the dome head. I didn't really manage to get that. However, I shaved I forgot which head this was. It was a Primaris head, I believe. Actually, it looks pretty chaos now that I'm looking at the grill on the face. I shaved the head down and just like covered it in sprue goo, if you know what that is. Which is basically just like taking bits of sprue and throwing it in just to me extra thin cement. And tried to just like smooth out his head. And honestly, oh, it was a Warpsmith head. That's what it was. And honestly, it kind of sells the dome effect from a distance, and I really enjoy it. I did have to shave down his abs and his pecs because it had this weird like flayed flesh texture that I was not a fan of. So he did lose on that. That being said, his pecs and his abs are still very much defined. If for some reason you give a shit about that. And obviously, Imperial Fist helmet on the base because I hate Imperial Fists. No. I don't know if even you heard my brother just now. You know what? Fuck it. Let me get the Disco Lord because I showed him off in the video, but I want to show him off again. He's one of my favorite characters. I am missing another character. Oh wait, I'm not missing a character. That's because he's not done. This is Vadrax. He's supposed to be my Cypher. He's still not painted. Also, Colgan. Where the fuck is he? Here's Colgan. Colgan, he is my Master of Executions. Tactical abs. He's not even, like, properly primered. Both of these, if anybody cares, are from Tortuga Bay Miniatures, which is a really cool company, that makes, third-party models for Galaxy Civil War and Grimdark Future, because copyright. But yeah, Vadrax is supposed to be ran as a Cypher variant, and Colgan is supposed to be Massive Executions. He has little aspects that he keeps looking out of, trying to like follow his targets, and This is supposed to be his actual melee weapon. The hammer is just for show. I have 2 more models to show off, I believe. Where did I put my case? It's over there. Orbital Ferrum Battle Brothers. What? Oh my god. Oh, I remember the other one I'm supposed to be have done. Chat is not but clippies. It really is. I'm actually looking back at it and it's all clippies. But this is supposed to be a Chaos Sorcerer. So, in the lore of the Broken Tower, there is a Thousand Suns who just hangs out with us called Amun. So I grabbed the Exalted Sorcerer on disc because I just think it's a cool model. God, there's dust on him too. Because I just think it's a cool model, and I wanted this dynamic pose of him like floating on the thing while sniping at people with this like weird astronomer staff with the braziers on the back. I'm not gonna lie, I'm not really a fan of these heads. They're too tall for me. But I have to be able to discern him from what's it called? I say discern him. He's not a fucking disc that's floating in the air. So I probably could have gotten away with a normal Thousand Suns helmet. But that's Amun. And then lastly, for members who are in the inner circle who are like haven't been introduced and are painted. There we go. Fucking, why am I forgetting your name? Drask and Grave March. This VOD should be called Discovering Dust. Dude, I don't know how dust got in any of my cases. They're like airtight. So I'm gonna have to like actually do dusting around here like I'm a fucking French maid. But mamma mia. You know what's crazy about this model? I bought this model secondhand. He was pre-built, and honestly, there was not a single problem with him, and he shipped completely fine. I refuse to paint all of this, so it's living metal. That's the lore. Fuck it, it's living metal. But yeah, Drask and Grave March, and I don't know if the flag. There we go. A little bit of Hazard Stripes and Iron Warrior symbol on the front. Yes, it was genuinely one of my favorite models of all time in Chaos. This dude back in 9th edition was able to charge in like one shot a night. And then 10th edition rolled around and we lost being able to do like Smash Captains and shit, which sucks, but he got a glow up. Now he has a threat range. Now instead of being able to one-shot knights, he now has a threat range of fucking, what is it, like 24 inches or some insane bullshit. I have no idea if... I'm pretty sure the music's not that loud because I'm just louder in general. But yeah. This base too was bought... What's it called? I can't think of the word. This base was, I didn't 3D print this. This was before I had a printer, so this was bought off of, like, Etsy. And honestly, it's pretty good. I like it. It gave him something to climb on and gives him a more dynamic pose of just, like, climbing over all this machinery, making it look like he's stalking somebody. I gotta find a place to put him because there's literally no more room on my desk. There's so little room on my desk, I moved my brushes over to another desk. And it's actually interfering with where my mouse is. This is so fucking stupid. Oh my god, there's 19 people here. What the I guess there's not much to do tonight, so we're just gonna go ahead and sit and look at this idiot's collection, which I have a Prusa Mini. I've heard that's okay. It's not, I mean, so, like, I'm never going to tell somebody to buy a 3D printer because I have a 3D printer. My 3D printer is outside because I live with family and they don't want to be exposed to all the fumes and shit, which, like, technically speaking, 3D printer fumes are just as bad as standing next to a toaster, or, standing next to a toaster with burnt toast in it. That being said, it's constantly giving off those fumes at all hours of the day. So having that in a house with zero ventilation is not a great fucking idea. I got a first generation Photon Mini going 5 years strong. So my first printer was Elegoo Mars. Was it 2? I don't remember which one it was. Regardless, I fucking hate Elegoo. I bought a Mars. I bought the bigger version of it, which was the Saturn, I think. I might be wrong. And after that, I decided to just bite the bullet, and I bought a Frozen. And honestly, it's so much of a fucking better printer than Elegoo. And the only reason I didn't make the leap is because they weren't on sale at the time. But I have a Frozen Mighty 8K, I think, is what it is. Honestly, the print quality is pretty good. It's a lot better than many things that I've had. And speaking of things that I've printed, this next kit is entirely 3D printed, actually. 0 bits. Actually, not 0. 1 bit was is GW plastic. I'm looking at a Bamboo right now. Dude, Bamboo A1s are fucking crazy. I have a friend, my guard friend, he has a Bamboo A1, and dude, he printed me, here, I actually have them, right now. Let me get them. Might as well. He printed me these fucking Rhinos, which I should probably redo the wash on this, but like, that's pretty fucking good. Granted, he has like the 0.2 millimeter nozzle on his shit, and his thing is like dialed in to the nines. Like, he does not fuck around with his printer, unlike me. My printer's outside in a shed. I don't take care of my printer, which I really should because that thing was expensive. But this is really good for an FDM printer, and like, that's a Rhino. Like fuck spending $60 for one of these. We're literally to a point where like we hang out and we print shit for each other so often that we stop paying each other. We're just like, if we ever need something, just print it for each other. I offered to print him a whole like Dark Angels army. Dude, yes, the A1 Mini is so fucking good. Like, if you want, I don't know if FDMs are the new meta. I don't know if FDMs are the new meta, but because like, there's still so much detail. So like, if I held this like right up close to your face, you can see layer lines. But 50 feet away or whatever at a game table, no one's gonna notice. And nobody asked about my Rhinos. Like, everything in my army looked legit. That being said, the A1 Mini is a fucking crazy FVM printer. I thought about getting one until I saw the price tag, but hopefully maybe one day, because right now I have, what the fuck is on my dresser? I got a Flash Forge, which those are like used in like schools, I think, to like teach kids 3D printing. I helped a teacher one time set up. I have 2 FDMs, 2 resins, Bamboo Labs at work. I like resin more just because it's what I'm used to, and I'm able to just make like cool shit. Like this fucking guy. This is my Abaddon proxy. This is bigger Diodium. This is Diodium in his Terminator armor. And just like, yeah. This I've 3D printed this whole fucking thing. The only thing that's not 3D printed is this hammer, because the hammer is from the Goliath Wreckers, or whatever they're called, from Necromunda. And I like this hammer too much, and it's too deeply ingrained in the canon of this character that I can't get rid of it. But Imperial Fish Dreadnought with plasma scorches on him, because fuck this guy. Gotta have the fucking, what's it called? The Hazard Stripe cape. Dust. There's still dust. The plasma glows look super good on on camera. That being said, these things, I think I fucked up the plasma glow when I was painting him the first time, and then I went around for a second pass, and it still doesn't look too good to me. But yeah, this is my Abaddon proxy, because did I never paint the missiles on the front? I guess you really wouldn't paint missiles, would you? I don't know. But yeah. This whole base was sculpted by somebody else. I bought it, printed it up. And honestly, I don't think I ever had this base fail on me when I was printing it, which is hilarious. But yeah, just Redemptor Dreadnought all messed up. I went in and I showed this to... So the guy who runs or owns the store, I don't know what if he runs it or if he owns it. I forget his name. I forget his name. I forget where he is in the hierarchy. That being said, he owns Imperial Fists. So I painted this up and I showed it to him the day after, and I was like, hey, I got something I want to show you. And I think he said to me, like, why do you hurt me? I generally don't have anything against Imperial Fists. I just like keeping up the meme, but also at the same time, fuck Rogel Dorn. Unless we're talking about TTS, then Rogel Dorn is the best fucking character of all time. But yeah, that's all my boys. Not gonna be able to fit on one screen, but there are not two characters. There is one character missing. You know what? Fuck it. I'll get him out too. We just scoot all these guys out of the way like my orc friend does, just grabbing the minis by the fucking handfuls and just dumping them. There is one more character that I have neglected to show. Thankfully, I actually know what box he's in. That's a lie. What box is he in? Where did he go? Found him. Bet he's got dust on him? Holy shit, he doesn't have dust on him. What the fuck? Wait, what? Okay, he had like a tiny dust particle on him somehow. That's crazy. How the fuck did you have... I think some of my cases are cracked. I'm gonna have to look at those again. But there's one character who I forgot to show off. Dust is a choice. Fuck you. This is Alaric. He is a Leviathan Dreadnought. Oh my god, how... It's not focused. There we go. He is a Leviathan Dreadnought that also I run as a Demon Prince from time to time because why the fuck not? I got him back when so I got him and I got like 3 of the... What are they called? Predator Annihilators? Or not Predator Annihilators. Oh, I forgot what they're called in 30k, but yeah, he's... Dude, this is my favorite Dreadnought chassis of all time. It's just... you know what? Let me get the other boy. Because I made 2 of these. And I cannot just like not get him. So I talked about in the They Are Thousand Suns at Heart. Oh my god, it's so funny. So I talked about this in my my Salamanders video about how I converted up my own Brayarth Ashmantle because I liked how the kit played so much. Now I can't use them anymore. But that being said, I run him as a Brutalis now. This is my boy. Trying to... Hold on, wait. I can literally pull up the camera thing and just force focus him. There we go. A little bit of stone tablet with hieroglyphs as armor plating. This was back before I actually knew how to do glows, so like his glow is super matted. So I do want to come back and like repaint him just because it would look cool. But that being said, I fucking love the Leviathan chassis so much. Oh, there's just dust on him too. How is there dust on you, but there wasn't dust on Alaric? That's so weird. Yeah, it's a very fun. It's all dusty on the back because I like blasted him with matte varnish. Oh my god. I fucking love the Leviathan chassis. It is one of my favorite things of all time in 40k. I like Dreadnoughts in general, but dude, the Leviathan just hits different. It's already like as big as a Redemptor. I had a Brutalis around here somewhere. This one is dusty because I completely neglected him. This one is dusty. But yeah, like, they're the same size. This dude's gonna get turned into basing for one of my Chaos Knights one day. I don't know why I bought a Brutalis. I bought it off one of my friends for like $50. And I just never run them. I don't know why I bother getting a Brutalis. It's so just... It's not a bad kit per se. I just don't like Primaris Dreadnoughts. For non 40k stuff, I really only have like one thing. I would get my kill team carry case, but oh no, here we go. I have two things. I would get my kill team carry case, but it's currently in a different room that I don't have access to right now. Trench Crusade. This is so what this is supposed to be is it's supposed to be. Alright, now I've seen that on the head. Okay, yeah, you should go. It's 2 a.m. Holy shit, get some sleep. But yeah, Trench Crusade. If you would like to autofocus, I forgot I don't have autofocus on. There we go. This is supposed to be a heretic legionary. Normally, but there's no what's it called cavalry rules in the game. So I found a kit online from Westphalia, and I decided, you know what, you can already in what is it, Sons of Amon, 9 a.m. here. I forgot you are in Germany. What is it? So. Oh yeah, Sons of, or what is it? Knights of Avarest, the guys who follow Amon, which is like the Demon of Greed or whatever. They're able to just like steal items from different factions. One of them is the Cloak of Alamut, which makes you harder to hit when you touch cover, or way harder to hit when you touch cover, and you can get a sniper rifle. So this is what he is. He's harder to hit because he's on a motorcycle, and he has a sniper rifle because he has a sniper rifle. Trying to hit shots with a Kar 98K at going like 60 miles per hour, you have to be a crazy motherfucker to do that shit. And then here's one that's I'm very proud of. Oh, there's something stuck to his tail. I'm gonna have to either scrape that off or repaint that again. But I painted up a Werewolf Assault Beast. Because why the fuck not? Hopefully YouTube doesn't ban this live stream now that I showed a mini with a bunch of blood on it. But genuinely love this kit. Also by Westphalia. He barely fits on the base that he needs to fit on, but it's like a hyena assault beast or whatever they called it. And all the because it's an artificial creation, all the internals, all the mechanical parts, the wires and shit. Just looks super cool to me. It was funny, this was supposed to be like a test. Oh god, there's 22 of you. Okay, well, now I need to make a Discord server according to that guy earlier. No, that's not fucking happening. Not for now. Not for a bit. I have other characters I guess I could show off right now. Ooh, let me get that case out of the way. Raspberry Jam Doggo. He fucking loves Raspberry Jam, brother. Here we go. It's not necessarily like a cool character, but I just do love the model of the apothecary biologist or whatever it's called. All I guess I'll go ahead and talk about this. So all of my salamanders, they're called the last Magi. If you couldn't get the joke on that. They're supposed to be stealthy, heavy quotations, but they use a fuck ton of Gravis armor. So the way they get around that is by just putting silencers on all of their bolt guns. So you got gold silencers on like Absolver bolt pistols and shit. Oh no, it's just hilarious to me, and I like running it this way. I didn't realize I did the shoulder pad black on here. I thought I did it fully gold. I guess not. But yeah, I love the deserty tones. And then he's carrying the box of that weird shit. And then we actually have the chapter master. Dust on him too. These boxes do not keep the dust out. So the funny thing about him is that his finger broke off. He's supposed to be pointing. So I'm gonna have to green stuff that, put a pin or something. I don't know what. But this is supposed to be both a Gravis Captain and a Gravis and Terminator armor. It's the Toryodon kit. And yeah. It's a fucking, what's it called? Multi-Melta from a Sister of Battle or whatever. I just chopped off all the handles and shit. Standing on a glowing piece of ruin. There it is. God. I like how I said this is only supposed to be a test live stream, and then I'm over here showing off like every fucking model in my collection because I I don't know. I got no excuse. I got nothing. We'll do because I have a tray of this shit, so it's not like it's hard for me to like put it back away. So we'll do a few non-Warhammer stuff. You know what? Fuck it. Have this. I don't want to show you that. That was super dusty. I don't want to get made fun of anymore. Granted, all of these are super dusty anyways, so I don't know why I'm bothering trying to care right now. So this guy broke a little bit. He's got the tism. You're goddamn right I got the tism. So these are from the Fallout miniature game, Fallout Wasteland Warfare, if you ever played that, for the 3 people, possibly 1 person in chat who knows what that is. I got 2 things I want to show off. Both of them are just like... So Fallout Wasteland Warfare is funny because it actually plays like the games. So like here. This is based off of my character when I did a NCR playthrough of Fallout. So he's got the Tesla armor, he's wearing the beret, he's got definitely not a transuranic arquebus, that's an anti-material rifle, and then his cape is the New California Republic flag. This, I ended up finding out that you could just like print your own water slide transfers. Granted, it's not the best quality, it doesn't look that great on camera, but in person it looks honestly phenomenal. So if you have a printer and you want to do that shit, and it's snapped a little bit at the end, so you can see a little bit of the resin, so I gotta repaint that part. But I love XO1 power armor from Fallout. It's genuinely the coolest shit not in gaming, I would say. And then he's stepping over a vault door because he's the courier. And then after that, we briefly, for like 2 games in one day, did a what is it? You're able to do settlement mode or whatever for Wasteland Warfare, which is... It's basically like a way to play the game as like an RPG with your friends. So we ended up... Do I show this? I guess I'll go ahead and show it. I don't know if I can or not. Oh, I forgot it's over here. Add source. Image... Let me see if I can find it. Oh, here we go. I can find it. What was the file called? Here we go. So I live in the Coachella Valley, right? I ended up making for my friends an entire, here we go, Fallout map for the Coachella Valley. Marking off a bunch of places that awesome to see you streaming. Awesome to see that for some reason people want to watch me, which definitely gives me a lot more confidence in doing this more. I'm only ever going to do it when I'm not editing because I don't want to replace videos with streams because that's just idiotic. Oh, I just smacked something on my desk. Hopefully it wasn't important. But I made an entire Fallout map based off of locations in the Coachella Valley because that's where me and all my friends live, and it would just have been cooler to how do I word this? To like have our like home be a setting, I guess. So there's a bunch of places around. There's places that I've been to, places that I haven't been into. A lot of I don't know, just a lot of weird and random locations. Go ahead and get that off the goddamn screen. How do I get it off? There we go. Can I just remove it? Oh yes, there we go. Remove. So when we were doing that brief campaign, I didn't want to just play myself. Nobody wanted to really play themselves, except for like I think one of my friends because he's like a handyman, so he played a mechanic. I want to play a sniper because that just sounds fun to me, and so I ended up making a stupid joke character for once in my life. His name is Vadim. He is a guy who is either actually Russian or believes himself to be Russian, and he is running around in communist power armor with anti-material rifle. I think I have his actual kit. Here he is. This one is super dusty. Here's him before he ended up getting his power armor. So he still carried around a giant ass sniper rifle and just a commie in the desert. Nobody actually knows if he's Russian or not because he speaks with like a Russian accent. However, it's like a bad Russian accent. That was the joke. The whole bit was that like he's drunk all the time, so maybe when he gets drunk, he just starts like method acting. Who knows? But right before we ended up stopped playing, which me and my friends want to again, we ended up finding the NCR like broken version of power armor. So it's complete dog shit. All it does is it increases your health stat and reduces your agility. However, I don't use agility when I attack. I'm having a blast, and your Iron Warriors video is generally one of the better ones on YouTube. Keep up the good work, but I gotta head to bed. Yeah, good night, man. Good night, Riley. Glad you like the Iron Warriors one. Dude, for some reason, let me go back and look at it. Videos. It's at 5K views. It's actually picking up speed. It's only been like 2 days, which is wild to me. I'm going to be on for like another minute before I decide to go to bed and put away all this shit because I decided to make a fucking mess on my desk. I literally cleaned my desk so I can have a monitor so I can look and like talk to you guys much more easier, but yeah, I'm a big old dummy. I'm a big old dummy. I do hope to do these more often. I will probably do them at a more normal hour and then just stream late into the day. I'm only ever gonna stream if I'm done editing a video, or maybe I just don't feel like editing sometimes, you know. That being said, I was supposed to paint something and I just fucking didn't. I was supposed to be painting up these guys, my Terminators. I think I showed him off earlier because I'm about to end stream. I might as well show it off again. Assault Terminators for my custom Salamanders chapter with the last Magi. Carter. What's up, guys? Oh no, you guys showed up at the wrong time. I was about to end. I'll say, okay, fuck it, 5 more minutes. I'll stay on for 5 more minutes. Hi. No, I'm just showing off a bunch of models that I've painted over the years. Especially, it's me. It's Diodium. It's me. It's bigger Diodium. It's Abaddon Proxy. If you weren't here in the stream earlier. How many people are we at? 27. Wow. Jesus fucking Christ. Well, thanks for some reason popping in, everybody. I probably should have cut this short after like 20 minutes, so that way people didn't think it was an actual stream. This is just a test because I want to see whether or not. First off, I want to see whether or not the stream was working. People were able to join and hear me and everything. And I assume the music. I'm good. I'm on this geese coat way past my bedtime. Brother, go to bed. What is wrong with you people? So many of you are awake at so many messed up hours. This is crazy. Oh my god. Yeah, no. I do want to do these streams more often. I probably will. So honestly, like whenever I'm painting, I'm probably just going to stream. And it's not like I'm going to be on only for like an hour. Because dude, when I paint, assuming I have the motivation or I have like something I want to work on, dude, I paint for fucking ever. So whenever I'm not editing up a video, or if I'm done editing, I'll just go ahead and just throw up a live stream. Come over here and talk to you guys, answer your questions, just hang out, because fuck it, why not? For some reason, people want to watch me live. I don't know why. I already don't think... I just woke up, I'm on the other side. Where the fuck do you live? What? It's like 8 hours from here. What are you, in Britain? Are you in the EU or something? Because we had somebody else here from Germany. I don't remember if he's still here. Oh, yeah. Kontakt. So I don't speak German. I'm Mexican. I barely speak Spanish even. So I don't know how to pronounce half these names. Except for, like, Riley and Gadfly. And Nicholas. If I messed up Nicholas, I think I would actually need to just jump off of a bridge. But no, I do want to do more live streams, especially in the future. Yeah, there you go. So my understanding was that when you wanted to live stream on YouTube, Europe, okay, that's specific. Europe's pretty big, my guy. My understanding was that if you wanted to live stream on YouTube, you had to request it like hours ahead of time or 24 hours ahead of time. Apparently you don't. Apparently you could just go live whenever you want. I'm an idiot. I thought you couldn't do that. I thought you had to like schedule streams and shit. because like I don't know, bitrate or whatever, YouTube servers exploding. I guess they have Google servers now, so they're not going to explode as much. But yeah, no. I just want to come out here and do something a little bit because I just got, I just got off, but I did 4 days of training for my job, and I wanted to like do something other than editing. That being said, I am editing the next video. I say editing. The script is pretty much done. It's been fun, but I need to sleep. Good night. See you, irradiated. I'm going to head off too in like 2 minutes. The script for the next video is about to be done. All right, Slovakia. Okay, yeah, Slovakia is a place, right? Okay, yeah. It's Czechoslovakia. That's not a place anymore. They got split apart into the Czech Republic and Slovakia. I remember that bit of lore. With a little bit of my Eastern Bloc lore. I'm pretty sure that's probably the Eastern Bloc. That was probably not, actually. Not the point. Yeah, so next video should be up Tuesday. I think I said it already, but we're gonna be talking about Xenos. I'm not gonna spoil which one yet. You can probably guess which one because of which Xenos I like if you've watched the first video. But sleep tight, guys. Well, we're all about to go to bed. Night party people. See you on the next one. See you, brother. But yeah, I'm definitely gonna do these more often. So this was just a test. So sorry for everybody who got baited into thinking this was a real stream. Apologies. That being said, it's been an hour that I've been streaming, and I've already gone over time, so I'm gonna see you guys. I'll probably be streaming Wednesday, because that's after I go back to work, and I'll probably just want to sit here and hang out. So until then, I've been Diodium. This has been me from the Broken Tower, and I will see you guys Wednesday. Bye bye.